so next we're going to teach Molly the kettlebell swing. So the kettlebell swing is a hinging movement where you're driving through your hips. So you're going to start with the kettlebell about 1.5 feet in front of you. You're going to reach out and you're going to engage your lats and pull it back. And then you're going to shoot forward with your hips. You don't really want to bring the kettlebell above eye level. For mobility for this, it's really important that your hips are loose. So we'll do some hip work. It's really important that you have a stable thoracic area. So work on some stability using planks as well. Okay, so next we're going to mobilize Molly's thoracic spine area, which is essential for safely performing kettlebell swings. So what we're going to have her do is we're going to have her lay back on the foam roller and down a little bit. No, I'm sorry. Down on your back. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're gonna have her put her hands on her ears, and you're gonna bend backwards as far as possible. Now keep your butt on the ground. There you go. Keep your butt on the ground. Now, try to crunch up and release. And try to crunch up and release. So that's gonna really loosen up and mobilize her thoracic spine. Okay, so it's really important that Molly has really activated glutes and mobilized hips. So we're gonna have her do a series of glute bridges. So what you're gonna do is spread your feet a little bit, about shoulder width. There you go. So drive upward with your hips and squeeze. There you go, and you're gonna do a couple reps of that, and then you can switch to doing 1 foot at a time, so put one up in the air. Yep, there you go. That's gonna really activate those, immobilize the hips and glutes. Grab the kettlebell and pull back using your lats, and then drive forward with the hips. There you go, explode with the hips. There you go. Looking good. Yep. So next, we're going to demonstrate a Turkish get-up. So you start flat on your back. You're going to have your left foot and your left arm at about a 45-degree angle. You're going to start with the kettlebell up in front of you. You're going to crunch up so you're on your forearm, and then post up to your left hand. You're going to swing your left foot under your pelvis into a lunge position. From here, you're going to lunge up and then return back to the hand. Swing outward, forearm, and back down. So for the Turkish get-up, it's really essential that the hips are mobilized. So we're having Molly, if you can see, roll her hips out on a foam roller on both sides, because the hips are going to be essential in the Turkish get-up. Okay, so for a Turkish get-up, it's super essential that the client has a really stable core, because it's essentially going to be holding tight for the entire duration of the Turkish get-up. So we're going to have Molly pull your elbows back, form a really tight core, elbows to the back, or heels to the back of the room. There you go. Okay, so now we're gonna have Molly perform the Turkish get-up using her shoe on her hand. So move your leg out, put your arm flat. Now have your fist straight at the sky. There you go. Alright, so go up onto your forearm. Now to help you keep your eyes staring straight up the entire time. Alright, now onto your hand. There you go. Now sweep your leg. Now stand up. And into the lunge. Good job. Okay, so today we're going to be teaching Molly how to do cleans from the hanging position. And you can either do a power clean, which is catching the bar above 90 degrees, or you can do a traditional clean, which is catching the bar at 90 degrees. So a power clean is going to start in the same position, just above the knees. You're going to catch it like that. traditional clean, you're going to be dropping lower to catch the ball. So you're going to be starting in the same hang position. When you pop up, you're going to be dropping all the way down to 90 degrees or below. First, we need to make sure that her shoulders are properly mobilized for the front rack position. So we're going to do a series of pass-throughs with a piece of pipe. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then just make sure she's going to be ready to hold that bar in the rack position. There you go. For the stability portion of the hang clean, it's going to be essential that she's stable in her thoracic spine area. So this area right here, we need to make sure that's going to be really stable. Okay, so first we're going to ensure Molly can properly execute a front squat. So we're going to have you rack the bar on your shoulders. There you go. Elbows high. And just go ahead and get your front squat on. There you go. Elbows up, chest up. There you go. Looks good. So now, drop the bar down. Now, squat down just about 30 to 45. Just like that. There you go. Now this is the power position. So this is where you're gonna begin your squat from, or your clean from, I should say. So from here, you're going to drag the bar up your leg into your hips while exploding up your hips, and then you're gonna shrug with your shoulders. Okay. So you're gonna think about hitting the bar straight up, keeping it as close to you as possible. And then from there, on the bar, think about bringing your elbows up. Elbows up. There you go. Now when they get to about here, you're gonna throw your elbows through the bar as quick as you can and land it right here. Okay? Now, get down in the power position here. Okay. So, as you're dragging the bar up your hips, you're going to be exploding off of your toes to use all your power of the hips to smack that bar upwards. So once you pop it upwards, when your bar gets about here, you're going to drop down to catch the bar under it. You're going to drop down under it. And then drop. There you go.